Hey guys, it's Shotcaller MIA here, and today I'll be bringing you a Diana Runes and Masteries guide for Season 5. Starting out with my glyphs, I run flat MR. The reason why I run flat MR glyphs is because as Diana, you'll be wanting to trade with the middle lane frequently, and by running flat MR glyphs, you'll be able to sustain in lane longer. Moving on to the seals, I run flat armor seals. The reason I do this is because as Diana, you're a melee in the middle lane, and you'll be receiving a lot of harass from the enemy mid laner. And so taking 9 seals in armor is really beneficial. For Quints, I run flat AP because as Diana, you'll be more like a glass cannon, and so this really starts the foundation in your AP build. And then also I run Marks of Magic Penetration because this allows you to get through the early base stats of magic resist that your opponents have in the early game before you get that Void Staff. Now moving on to the Masteries for Diana, I run a 2109 page. The reason why I don't run any points in defense is because as Diana you're pretty tanky in the beginning if you just have a Doran's Ring and some health pots. Starting out with the 21 points in offense, I put points in CDR, points in Butcher, which allows you to CS easier, and then I put my standard 7 points in scaling AP, flat AP, and percentage AP. I put a point in exposed weakness because as Diana you can usually land a lot of spells on multiple enemies, which therefore in teamfights increases allied damages. Moving on, I put a point in Arcane Blade, which allows you to CS easier, and then points in percentage Magic Pen and overall increased damage. Moving on to utility, I put 3 points in mana regen, a point in increasing the cast range of trinkets, a point in increasing the duration of potions and elixirs, and then the 3 points in reduction on the cooldown of summoner spells so you can flash in and out of fights easier, as well as casting ignite on enemy champions more frequently. And then to top off things, I put a point in increasing the duration of Shrine, Relic, Quest, and neutral monster buffs by 20%. I do this because as Diana you'll be receiving a lot of blue buffs from your jungler, and then also just with the new changes with the dragon bonuses, if you get the 5 dragons it'll increase your buff by 20%, and so in my opinion this is just a really good point to have. This was your Diana Runes and Masteries guide for Season 5, and I'll see you guys later.